Nick, this chart has been the gospel for you this year. This is where a lot of the outright winners come from. So, what'd you find on the chart? Anything that jumps out to you, and give us a little explanation of it.
Well, I have a feeling this chart is going to be rinsed and repeated for each of the next 3 weeks. So I'll say that first. But no real surprise here. For the first time that I've done this all season, I think, though, Scotty Scheffler has been dethroned as the top dog over the last 12 months. That's a running 12 months from this tournament date going back to, I guess, last year's FedEx St. Jude. But obviously still strong in leads over the last 6 months and 3 months. And again, maybe this week, because of the smaller greens, his putting, crappy putting won't be as much of an issue for him. We'll see. Rory's kind of on that same boat. He's been playing excellent, and he's been struggling. You know, if he's making putts, he's winning a lot of these events too. So he's been playing very well. And then you got guys like Tony Finau trending the wrong way. I always like to look at the, hopefully the consistent pattern you see over the last year, 6 months, and 3 months. Sometimes there's a little spike, but Tony Finau is clearly going the wrong way. And then you got guys like Wyndham Clark, who've just turned it on this year and was really not much of a name at all last year. So that makes sense. And his trend, and Tommy Fleetwood, just been very, very steady. Of course, we know he's not going to win because he's Tommy Fleetwood, but he's probably good for a top 10 or a top 20. And he's been playing excellent. And of course, I had to throw our buddy in there, Brian Harman. He's a top 10 in the world ranked golfer now. I had no idea that happened after he won the Open Championship. But there he is, Brian Harman, ninth in the world and playing well over the last 3 months. Clearly, probably a little overvalued now. But that's the list, Andy. And like I said, I think we'll be looking at this same list the next couple of weeks.